French President Emmanuel Macron has flown to Moscow for talks with his Russian counterpart, Vladimir Putin, on Ukraine. Macron will then visit Kiev on Tuesday to meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. But before his trip, Macron discussed the Ukraine crisis with US President Joe Biden. The French president also made a series of phone calls with Putin, Zelensky and the Western allies over the past week. Tensions remained high over the weekend after U.S. officials said Russia has assembled about 70% of the military capacities it needs for a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Moscow calls the assessment scaremongering. Natalie Carney has more from Ukraine.
Russia has assembled about 70% of the military capabilities needed for a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. However, we must note that this information is based on intelligence, but no details have been able to been given for being too sensitive. So there is no evidence that we are aware of for this assessment. The report also said that a Russian invasion could cause as many as 50,000 civilian lives. On Saturday, we saw the first contingency of U.S. soldiers sent to Eastern Europe, to Poland, as part of 3,000 U.S. troops that will be sent to Eastern Europe. 8,500 U.S. troops on U.S. soil have been put on high alert for possible deployment to this part of the world. Now, this information follows, is a day before the French President Emmanuel Macron, in the latest of these diplomatic dances with both Kiev and Moscow. He is set to arrive in Moscow on Monday to meet with the Russian President Vladimir Putin. He's had many phone conversations with the Russian president and video chats, but this will be the first face-to-face. And then on Tuesday, following that meeting, he will be coming to Ukraine and meeting with the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky with the information garnered from that meeting in Moscow. But France doesn't really see the threat of a Russian invasion as urgent as Washington or London do. They're taking a much softer approach towards the situation, or a much, let's say, a cautious approach to the situation. So that might play in Macron's favor going into this meeting with Putin on Monday. He may be able to, he may have a better position as far as negotiations are concerned in that regard. Moscow has, of course, repeatedly said they have no intentions of invading Ukraine unless Ukraine tries to take back the Donbas region by force, but that is not on the cards. And Moscow is saying that all this military buildup along Ukrainian borders is simply part of regular military drills.